Yeah, what's going on out there? WSLR 96.5. It's your boy D Shizzle. Co-hosting with my man Mr. GQ.
Yo.
Got our special guest in the situation here.
So man, tell
Sota.
us. What's
going on, dog?
What's going on, man? This is tight. I'm nervous. I'm excited. This is tight. I appreciate it though. The whole opportunity and everything is real cool. So
that's what's up.
It's like a hidden jewel here. This gym, this studio. It's tight. And it's all for the community. So that's the best part about it.
Definitely. Gotta put Sarasota on the map.
Yeah, Sota. How's that? You spell it S-O-T-A?
S-O-T-A, just like Sarasota, you know.
Okay, meaning, I know you were telling me earlier how...
Well, it has double meaning. The first reason I had it was for, to represent, the place I came from. They say, don't forget where you came from. So, originally I called myself Sota's Finest when I was like in high school. And then I ended up changing it up, switching it up, and just dropping it to Sota,
Yeah.
And then along the way, it actually gained the meaning, state of the art, you know what I mean? And I try to, present my music in a different way and come with something different than what people expect from a down south artist, especially, a Caucasian down south artist. So, you know what I mean?
Hey, a real brother. So what style of music do you play, man? I mean, just jumping right into this thing and trying to find out who Sota is. Who is Sota?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, well, let's see. I'm 25. I've been doing this, recording my first song at 12. Booked my first 3 shows when I was 14. Just kind of going off. Yeah. I booked my own shows. I managed myself until recently.
Where did you perform at?
Club Envy, actually, downtown. It used to be Margarita Maggie's.
Yeah, man, I remember Envy.
Yeah. It was a cool place, and it was high school, so you had teen night and all that good stuff. So it was really cool. The first thing I actually did before I actually booked those shows was a freestyle battle. And I mean, I really haven't freestyled lately, but I'm just trying to focus on music and branding and marketing and getting my message out there pretty much. So.
And your message is?
My message is pretty much, I don't know, pretty much every song I try to touch on different subjects. You will never hear 2 songs that sound similar from me, ever.
Diversity.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right. I try to just come, different, from a different perspective on everything, pretty much from political to, I don't know, I mean, I touch on everything. I don't really do many party records. I'm not a club artist. I don't do club tracks. I'm open to it. It's just not my style, you know what I mean? It's just, I'm more of a chill person. I think a lot. I'm a thinker, so a lot of my music has, a lot of thought to it. So, and I talk about everything pertaining to myself. I say state of the art because lately, you don't have a lot of artists just being honest. Like, if I'm broke, I'll be honest with you. I'll tell you. I'm not trying to stunt on anybody. There's no,
Hell yeah.
I got a line goes, what I look like rapping about balling when my tank is on E and I got bill collectors calling. But when it comes to this music, man, I'm all in. No longer doubting myself, no longer stall in, So like I'm really going full-fledged with this. Every dollar I make goes into my music. I don't play around. Like, it's just, I love what I do, and I just want to be a voice for people like myself. I know there's a niche for every type of music.
Okay, let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
You say there's a message in your music.
Yes, sir.
Take one song and give me the message of that song.
I got a song called Ignorance, and the opening line is actually, I'll just do the verse for you. It goes,
Yeah.
Want me to go ahead and do it? Or you want to play the song?
Yeah, go ahead.
We'll do it and then we'll go into the track. How's that? So it goes,
I like the way you held that.
Now when it's all said and done, I just want to make a difference. In it for the long haul, I'm just trying to go the distance. Now I can easily sit here and rap about some dumb shit like cash, but it's like everywhere I look, these rappers blowing money fast. So I'ma switch it up and give you something that will last. Called knowledge, truth, and wisdom, you don't even need a class. I'm the teacher of this lesson and I'm starting a new session. Everyone I know is broke, so what you mean there's no recession? Things are getting better? Where? I don't see no changes. Politicians still sketch as hell. Quick, we need to change this. National debt's rising and we still depend on foreign oil. You know what I mean? Just like, I can keep going, just talking about actual topics.
But something real for them. You know what I mean?
Just knowledge, because knowledge is power. And the basis of that song is ignorance is bliss and knowledge is power. So.
Yeah, that's
hey, dog, do you have an exact track you want to go into?
Yeah, I mean, we can go ahead and just start with the intro of the CD. I released the CD. It's called State of the Art, November 14th. So I'm trying to, present this. But the starting track on here is the intro. It's actually called Sota, S-O-T-A, stands for State of the Art. You can just check it out. It's pretty much addressing people talking about me and doubting me pretty much, because that's what it's been since day one. So let's go ahead and go into it. State of the Art.
State of the Art.
Opening track. Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. Great. And so give us your interpretation of what you're trying to say with this song.
This is my intro, so I'm pretty much introducing myself as who I am and how I'm trying to stand out from the rest. Like I pretty much say, let's see, I say, what's wrong with this picture? It is false and not fact. If you're not pushing fly whips, why you rapping about that? If you ain't really stacking, then why you call yourself stat? Replace an S and a T with a W, you should call yourself whack. Just because, and I mainly say that because a lot of artists are gimmicks. Most of them are broke and they're trying to portray an image that they got money and they made it already. And the people like me that really put a lot of time and effort and love the craft, it's kind of like a slap in the face because you're doing it for attention at that point. And at that point, it's not pure.
Okay, now, and this is the entertainment field.
I understand, yeah.
This is where people do their thing, and I mean, in order to get from point A to point B, I mean, you put on the facade. I mean, this is where you get the world's greatest facaders, if you will, such a word.
That's true.
Yeah, you get real players in this game. They have no skill.
Right.
Okay, and this is what they do.
Right.
It's beautiful to have a personality coming through and really spitting it real.
Mm-hmm.
I really I applaud you for that.
Right.
But you know what? It is, when I say this game, that's exactly what it is, brother.
Sure.
That's exactly what it is.
Sure.
And, and that's to be accepted. But make sure you share who you are.
Right.
Pure enough to where when the listeners taste you, it's a sweetness that lasts. Because the rest of those suckers, they're not gonna last.
Right.
You've seen a million of them come and go.
Yeah.
You just stick with your flow, what you're doing. I like that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to put that in on you, dude. Bro.
No, yeah, and I definitely agree with you on that. You know, the entertainment business is the entertainment business, but at a certain extent, it gets too much. You know, like everywhere you look right now, it's just where's the positivity? Where are the positive influences? There's nothing around. You know what I mean? You look around, and our youth is mainly raised off music, mainly. And then you have your TV and all that. The parents aren't really in the picture as much as they used to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to come as like a gospel artist or trying to preach to people how to live life. I just give my insight and talk about what I've been through and hope that it can help the average person because, you know, the majority of us aren't living that flashy life. And that's cool to have, you know, there's the party music out there and that's already done, you know what I mean? That's not my lane. So that's like you said, I'm going to stick to my guns. And a lot of people told me if I did this type of music that it wouldn't get any recognition, but I mean, it's been 2 months. I'm independent. 1,200 albums later, I gave away 300, so we're at 1,500. You know what I mean? And it's all independent. So I mean, I could go ahead and have a label back me up, but you know what? I'm not trying to have a 360 deal. I'm trying to do it independent. And the entertainment industry is just not something that really appetites me. I mean, I'm gonna be in it. I understand that, but to an extent, you're gonna see my whole. You'll just see my journey and where it's gonna go. You know what I mean? I'm just promised I'm not gonna sell out. You know what I mean? And it's by sell out, by sell out, I don't necessarily. I mean, I'm not saying people are selling out either by doing what they love to do or what they feel, but this is just what I feel. So I just hope people can respect that. You know what I mean?
Word. Keep it real. People will respect that, though.
Yeah, I mean,
that's real shit.
Yeah, this is my track, Get By. We can go right into this. Let's just go ahead. This is called Get By. It's about getting by. Just listen to the lyrics. You know what I mean? Let's check it out.
Yeah. Get By. So we were talking as the song was playing, and you were saying this song is playing where else?
It's on 95.7 The Beat.
Right.
It's at Tampa. I think CBS. I think it is. I don't think it's Clear Channel.
So you really are out there in all essence, you know, as an independent, you know.
Right, as an independent. Right. I did all my distribution digitally, as far as like through iTunes. It's on Spotify Radio, iHeartRadio. You know, you can get on Amazon, all that good stuff. And I pretty much did it on my own, you know what I mean? And I've had a few people approach me and a few things, you know, in the works, but like I said, they pretty much want to rape artists these days, part of my language, but I'm just not trying to go with that. And this song right here, I mean, if you want to restart it, we can go ahead and go into this one. This is one of my more, you know, conscious tracks that a lot of people like, and it's actually going to be my second single, so let's go ahead and start it over. Just listen to the lyrics. It's pretty much, this is something you should listen to for real. If you want to see what type of artist or what type of direction I'm going in, this is it right here. So
okay, so this is Direction of Sota, ladies and gentlemen. And the name of this?
Up in Flames.
Up in Flames. Oh yeah, and that was sweet. That was real sweet. But express to us where you was coming from on that, but I like that sound.
I mean, it's pretty much telling people to wake up and the opening line goes, I believe none of what I hear and only half of what I see. And that's pretty much what that message tries to go out and tell people, don't go for everything for face value, especially on the news. News reports something within 15 minutes of something happening, and people take all that information and think that it's what it is. But
yeah,
you just got to be careful, man. There's a lot of deception out there, and I'm not saying everything is a conspiracy or whatever you want to call it, but you got to admit there's something going on that's not supposed to be going on. Greed is at an all-time high, and it's profit over people. In America is a corporation at the end of the day. So if it's profit over people with all these other corporations, don't be surprised when. Just don't be surprised. Just be aware, man. That's all. That's the main. Same thing with ignorance is bliss. Just be aware. Don't be afraid of just getting a different perspective on things. You know what I mean? Be open-minded. You don't gotta be so close-minded and ignorant really all the time. So.
Really, like I say the same thing about community involvement. I personally, I'm involved in my community. I love my community. That's why I serve my community radio here, WSLR.
Right.
And that's what it's about. It's about giving, man. And if you're a part of something that's real and you're giving something that's real, you're not part of the deception. That's what I like about your Sota, man.
Right.
You're giving something real, and you're giving it to the people. You have a talent, you have a flavor, and you're serving it to where it's acceptable to the people if they understand. And even if they don't understand, they can't help but like it, man, because GQ is digging you, boy.
Right, man. Well, especially you talking about community, especially on community basis. I just started my own nonprofit called Starts Locally.
Yeah.
And what I'm pretty much doing is throwing events and then going to cut big checks to different organizations locally as far as Brandy's Wish. We got Life O'Reilly Foundation and stuff like that. So I'm going to start throwing events and stuff like that and getting artists on my caliber as far as the direction I'm heading in. Your Lupe Fiascos, your Nas's, stuff like that we can do down here. Yeah, it's making a comeback. I believe so because that's what I'm pushing, and I believe in what I'm pushing, and people believe in it with me. So you'd be surprised how many people believe in what I'm doing, man. Just because I stick to my guns and I do me, and that's what I can't say thank you enough. In this opportunity itself, you know what I mean. I got a lot of opportunities. People are looking out for me, DJs and whatnots. My boy Phil Solazarno over here, Philly Blunts. We got Philly Blunts production.
Phil, just hear you yell, man.
Right. You can check us out.
Hey, I gotta say this here, people. Since we brought Phil into the picture.
Right.
Now, Phil, people, I gotta tell you, I gotta express the looks. We're gonna get back to Sota too. I'm gonna give you a look on it, because see, this is what I do. Now, Phil is a smooth cat, man. You gotta check this guy. When I met this guy, this guy's a drug dealer. That's the first thing I thought. Okay, but he got the little smooth caveman 5 o'clock shadow going all over. I mean, it looks good. Make no mistake, right? He's got this chiseled Italian look. He's about what, 5'7", 5'8"?
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Okay, he's a little short.
Sounds good. Yeah.
But his stature stands 6'9". Okay, you can just tell by looking at the guy, the way the guy stands, the way he moves. I'm 6'9". Type movements. Right? And he's a real stand-up guy. I was impressed when I met him. I felt good about him. And that's what it is. When people are real, you can feel them good like that. So Sota, you got a real man behind you. I want to let you know that even I just met him and I'm just getting up on him. And he serves our community as well.
Right.
We're actually going to give you a plug. What's the name of the?
You can go to glassgripper.net. And also we got the pizza place on Siesta Key, Solazarno's Pizza, as well as the smoke shop.
Yeah,
so go ahead and make your plug, right?
Solazarno Brothers Pizzeria, Siesta Key. Come check us out. SBPSiestaKey.com. We got the best pizza. We're from Jersey, Hoboken, New Jersey pizza. So you get a little taste of that East Coast flavor down here in Florida.
That's the businessman right there. So that's my guy. So
yeah, and
check that out.
He's got tats on one arm, right? And he's like really super cool looking dude.
Check that out.
So,
get you a slice. Yeah,
that's Phil. That's Phil, and stop by and pick up a slice of his pizza, okay? Since our brother Sota has to make a move here real soon, and not by choice either, we like to give him a little chance to express himself, because I got some questions for the man. I'd like to know who he really is, because he's painting this this picture. I won't call it facade. He's painting this picture of who he is. It's time to vet the man and get the real Sota on the carpet, okay? So, Dax.
What's going on, my brother?
All right, we hanging. Man, I like that last piece, man. I just like that, man.
Long days, late nights. That's I got Young Apollo on there. Yeah. Andre Parnell, he's from Cali, and I had I-75 to the beat. So I mean, that's pretty much all local except for Andre, but that's family. So
yeah,
that's all. That's all
shout
cool
out
people.
to your boy Apollo out there.
Yo, Young Apollo, he's been doing this thing forever, man. I remember being in high school, you know, we recording tracks and stuff like that. Him in First Degree and all that. So shout out to them boys too. That was a good time. Been a long time coming.
We rocked that show up at Gainesville.
Oh my gosh, you remember that? We drove all the way up to Gainesville.
Yeah, we drove hours up there. Though.
Oh my goodness.
That was a good show, though.
That was for a high school. That was for a high school.
Like an outside amphitheater type of joint. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we took it all. We took the sound system. We really went up like Renegade style up there. Just
we did it up there.
That was a long day, late night. Long day, late night. So
for real.
Yeah, that's hard work.
That was a good show up there, though.
Good times.
Yeah,
right. Great. That's good. So you guys got a little history going on there.
Oh yeah.
Excellent. And that's what it's about, people. You know, if we work together and share our talents and as we give to society, it's something worthwhile. Man, you blow up, you get there. You know, it's a long, hard trek. And then listening to you, you've been at it for a while, man. You've been at it for a while.
Yeah.
I admire your stick-to-itness. And, you know, the fact that you're still giving something good. Do you have any kids?
No kids, no sir.
Do you have a relationship?
I do have a relationship, yes sir.
That's good, And of course, you know, no female abuse, are you?
No sir, nothing like that.
Yeah.
No Chris Brown over here.
Oh, okay, all right. He went there, y'all. Because number one, I personally, I feel like it is dead wrong for a man to put his hand on a woman. When a man has the ability to express himself and say, or to restrain himself and just step back, because the Bible tells us one thing, and I think this is where a lot of people don't quite grasp. The Bible tells us, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. True?
True.
It is telling you, hell fires do not burn hotter than a woman's anger. Now why the hell would you try to best that? Right. Think about it now. Think about it. I mean, so, and I say this openly to the guys. I mean, when the biblical consensus is, don't screw around with a woman when she's mad. Okay?
Right.
Back up. Okay? I mean, how much clearer? Hell has no, how does it go? Hell has no, somebody help me here.
It's like hell had no fury or something like that.
Like a woman's scorned.
Okay, I'm trying to see if you're catching on. Right?
Yeah, I feel you.
You listening? Hell has no fury like a woman's
I'm trying to get out the truck.
Okay, all right. Just pull the handle. All right.
No doubt. I was raised by women, so my mother and my grandmother are very influential to me. So I mean, that's pretty much my world right there. So you know what I mean.
That's great. So speaking about being raised by women, I mean, did they teach you that respect for women, or how did you accomplish this respect that is established in you?
I was raised as a single child, so you know what I mean. I just only child, and just the way I was raised, you know, I pretty much spent a lot of time by myself. I observed, so I mean, I learned everything off observing. You know, a lot of my friends, they use drugs and stuff like that, and I observed what they went through, and that's why I never really touched much. You know what I mean? So, in all honesty, I'm not perfect, but I mean, I don't do any hardcore drugs, nothing like that. I mean, I drink a little bit, but other than that, I mean, I try to stay pretty focused, you know what I mean, and stay on my path, you know what I mean. I'm not trying to, you know, do anything too crazy. So I put a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of money into this, and I'm not trying to risk that by, you know, doing something crazy just for YOLO, just to live, you know.
Just for a moment.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to live, you know, have many moments. So
it's good to have you on here, Sota, man.
No, I appreciate the opportunity, man. Like I can't say it enough. You know what I mean?
What's up, Phil? What's poppin', brother?
Chillin', my man, chillin'.
Yo,
Sota, tell me about some of those events you've been doing lately.
Yeah, man. Let us know about some of the things you got going on.
Let's see.
You have been doing.
Definitely.
Things you got coming up.
Definitely. Well, ever since I released the album, I started that with the release party November 14th at Prana.
That's what's up.
And that went really well. No, it's actually in Sarasota, the one over off of right past Fruitville. So, right. Yeah, it used to be Chrome and all that, and they redid it. Rumba.
Who's that playing in the background?
This is Addicted right here. This is one of my other tracks I'm gonna do as a single and shoot a video for with Kid Ron Productions very soon.
Yes, Kid Ron.
Kid Ron definitely doing the videos in Sarasota.
That's the video man. He gets it popping. Holla at Kid Ron if you want to get your video done.
All right, you got it. We got Sota here in the house, and Phil, who is like what? Come on, we don't let Phil get in here.
I would say I'm Sota's like main man, I guess.
His
right hand man, right? Just looking out for my boy, you know.
Looking out big time.
That's real, man. So I mean, give us a little bit about yourself. I want to know who the man is behind, who's walking beside Sota and shouldering him forward. Who are you?
Who am I? I'm
Yeah.
Phil. I'm Phil Solazano. Go by Philly Blunts. Mr. Glass Gripper, I guess.
Glass gripper.
I do a lot of different things, man. That's another interview. That's a lot of work, man. That's,
Okay.
that's a lot more time, you know.
Okay, but just give it a rundown. Real quick.
Rundown. I mean,
how you support the brother here?
how I support him. I mean, I met him a while ago through a couple friends, and when I first met him, I mean, tell you the truth, I didn't like him that much. I didn't know who he was. Thought he was like one of those, Sarasota kids.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing music, whatever, and I see it all the time. I hear it all the time, like whatever. Yeah, what's up? But after a while kicking with him, he was just so real and stuck to what he believed in, and just really didn't give a shit what people think, about him and stuff like that. And I really like that coming from Jersey, where I'm from.
Yeah.
I kind of stand out a little bit, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And I just never really cared what people thought about me. Did my own thing, stayed in my own lane, stay focused, did what I do. And we just hit it off, So he was really into the music. I was doing different things with my products that I created, and you can check that out at glassgripper.net. And start throwing parties, start getting involved in music, and just found a little outlet, a little way to put him on, because he's been working his ass off and working really hard. And I was like, any way I can help out, just anything I could do, from getting him to perform at shows. When I do like parties out in Vegas at the Playboy Penthouse in Vegas, we do some crazy parties, man. Penthouse is like 15,000 square feet. I got this guy performing over there.
Okay.
Got girls in the pool. It's just crazy, man. We had Coolio out there.
Let me give you my number, man.
Good times. You come through next time. Don't worry about it. You take care of my boy Sota.
Okay, gotcha.
But that's how we just hit it off, and that's who I am. You know what I'm saying? Just anything he needs, I got him.
That's real. And I'd like to put this out there to the rest of the family of Sarasota. Check it out. Like Cece called in, she's got a friend out there. We're going to make sure she gets the information she needs to connect with Sota. And with that same connection, if this young man is real, I'm pretty sure there is somebody out there. If not Phil, there's someone else that's real who's willing to give this guy a hand. And that's what family is about.
That's right.
That's what family. When you're real like that, and you can prove yourself real like Sota did, you got to stick to your guns, like you say. Stay focused and stay in your lane, and do the right thing.
Yeah.
Right.
This is what it's about, ladies and gentlemen. Helping each other to be the best that we can be.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I learned a lot from this guy, man. I'm like a sponge, and he's very like passive. And you know what I mean? I'm that kind of push that he needs. So like we work well together, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We bounce ideas off each other, you know what I mean? We can sit together and like come up with crazy stuff within 5-10 minutes. So it's really
I can sense your passion, man, your intensity, your focus. And I like that coming from a young man. That's real.
No, it feels good to hear. No, thank you.
Keep him tight, Phil.
That's right. That's what's up,
man. It's so good to have you on the show here, man. And,
appreciate it, guys.
And
GQ.
I want you to come back, man.
I like that name, GQ. Too.
I'll be more than happy to come back.
Don't tell them what it really is. Yeah, we're going to have, hopefully next week, we're going to have a little read-off of some poems from the works of the people of the community. So stay tuned. Just check it out. We got all kinds of things coming to you. And our program producer, I like to call him that, D Shizzle, will have something fresh and new for you. Okay. Right now, I'd like to give it to you one more time, brother. We love you, man. We appreciate you coming.
Thank you.
And is there any last thing you want to put out there, throw out there, shouts out?
Shouts out to everybody that's following their dreams, and it's a true dream. You know what I mean? A lot of people do it for the wrong reasons, and you want to do it because you love it, not for the popularity. I mean, I could have easily slapped my face on the front of my CD, you know what I mean, and been like, "This is who I am," flashy, whatever. But I put a logo, you know what I mean? Just a piece of art, because people are gonna look at it and they're not gonna be able to judge it, you know what I mean, off my skin color or my ethnic background, which actually I'm half Spanish and half Caucasian, so a lot of people don't know that. But I want to do me, and I don't want to become a gimmick, and I just want to stay real. And I think people are appreciating that, and they're really reaching out. DJs from all over, it's crazy the response and the love people have given me so far. I really did not expect it, and it's an awesome ride. I don't even know what to say.
When you let your light shine pure, bro, that's what happened. The good things are attracted to a bright light.
Right. No, I agree with that. I mean, and my whole thing is I want to promote positivity. You know what I mean? I believe there's too much negativity out there. Everywhere we look, there's no positivity. There's no positive role models. And I'm not saying that every rapper has to be a role model, but let kids know both sides of the story. Don't just glamorize one side of the story. Most people that sell drugs end up dead in jail. You know what I mean? They don't.
For real.
Nobody retires from the streets. Okay, that doesn't happen. And if it does, it's very slim. You know what I mean? And I'm not from the streets, nothing like that. But you know what? This is the world. It's 2013, and everywhere is corrupt. it don't matter if it's a church, it doesn't matter where it's at. It's corrupt. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
that's real.
but there's a lot of pureness out there and a lot of good, and that's what we gotta get shining. You know what I mean? My whole life has been positivity, and I really don't feed off. I feed off negativity, but I really don't let it affect me.
Yeah, you take it and you let it. You know where to go and where not to go. That's
Right.
how I look at it.
Right.
When negativity comes to me or something that bull crap comes my way, I look at it. This is what I told my son. It's short, and we're going to end this interview. I told my son when he was like 13.
Right.
I said, son, he was complaining about how people pick on him because he was so different. He
Right.
didn't conform to the norm of the bull crap flow.
Right.
So they picked on him. And I said, okay, he was telling about it. He was really upset about it. I said, this is what you do. I said, what I hold in my hand right now is a ball of cock. Okay? A ball of shit. Being honest, this is what I told my son. And I said, I'm going to throw it to you and I want you to catch it. All right? So, in all imaginary, we threw it to each other. I said, now, what do you have in your hand? I made him express the actual fact of what we just said is on his hand. I said, now wash your hands. So he washes his hand. I said, now I'm going to throw this to you again. What I want you to do is let it slide by you. Let it go by you. Then turn back forward. Okay? So I threw it to him. He turns, let it slide by, and he turns forward. I said, now take a step forward. He takes a step forward. I said, now what do you have on your hand? He says, they're clean. I said, that's how you handle the crap that people throw at you.
Yeah, there we go.
Just like
no,
that.
true story, and like that's my whole thing, man. Ever since I started from day one, I mean, I'm a little nerdy white kid back, when I was in 4th, 5th grade, whatever. When I first started writing, you know what I mean. And people took me as a joke. I could have easily let that affect me, but I didn't.
Right.
I used that, and I just kept it going, and I used my actions to, kind of say, "Ha, look what I'm doing." You know what I mean? And I try not to be cocky with it. I just try to be humble and just do me. But every now and then they just,
Yeah.
they try me, but it's okay because
okay.
like today someone told me, you've been doing this for 15 years. You know what I mean? But
you gonna blow up.
But yeah, but you know what I mean. But overnight success, overnight success takes 15 years. Minimum. So
for real, man, for real.
That's what it is.
It takes time.
Right. You got a brand.
That's just like fine wine.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
I know about that.
And ladies and gentlemen, you've been listening to the interviews that we've had with Sota and his backbone Phil. We'd like to thank both of you gentlemen for showing up and coming up and sharing with us. And man, this awesome music that you're putting out there, baby boy, you keep on doing what you're doing, and that's real.
Thank you.
I love these sounds. I'm pretty sure this is on my CD that you
Right, I just gave you the CD, State of the Art, available on iTunes, Sota941.com, Spotify Radio, iHeartRadio. Just got approved for Pandora, should be the next week or two. That's been taking a while. Amazon.com, we're everywhere. I'm just trying to get it done. State of the Art, that's the movement. Please support it. I'm just following my dreams, not feeding into the negativity, trying to keep it positive and show people that your dreams can't come true, you know what I mean?
That's right, real talk.